Level alts now or later after the pre-patch for Shadowlands hits? I've asked this question a few videos ago and our kind of community opinions have split. So I was of the opinion of the fact that right now we have the benefit of the 100% experience boost that Blizzard gave us. Heirlooms are still working, all experience boosting flasks are still working. So I think that right now is in fact the time to level your alts. And kind of driven by that, by this notion, I have been running a little bit of a mini project, quite literally mini project of mine behind the scenes that I told my people, told you guys in one of the posts on YouTube channel not long ago. What is the purpose of the project? Well, purpose is to have fun and to report to you guys before the Shadowlands hits and before we all start leveling there and people start arguing if it was better before or after. I simply wanted to record for myself how long it actually takes me to level to level 120, the top level. And this, in this rambly, very much from the heart casual video for you today, guys, I'd like to report to you on my findings. Yes, up to level 90 so far, but we can see a very strong trend here. So let's talk about it. Welcome back to the channel. I probably should have started my video today with that, but you guys know how it goes. I simply wanted to capture attention to people who only had maybe 1 minute to check if this video is for them. I hope it is. If it is, please like it and please subscribe. Let's not forget about our lovely YouTube algorithm that simply, unless there is sufficient amount of engagement on my videos, you like it but you think that your vote doesn't count for much, it does. It does count for a lot. So unless you tell YouTube that you like the video, it simply won't show it to other people. That's how it works these days on YouTube. Okay, with that out of the way, let's talk about my little baby Hunter. First of all, why Hunter? Well, simply because after all the speculation, all the reviews of different classes and alts that I play, I got a little tired of getting into intricate mechanics, miss out on quite a few, feel a little bit embarrassed, and I know that you guys are not there to make me feel bad, and I don't take it that way. Please don't see that this is me kind of reacting to that. As you can see, this project was started long before those videos where I kind of missed the mark on a couple of points were released. I am fully aware, and I never pretend to be a professional, am I? If you've been following me for a while, you know that that is what I spend quite a bit of time telling everyone at the start of each video, and you're probably sick of it, but new people don't know it, guys. Bear with me. I have to mention it to them, otherwise they're like, who the hell is this guy? So I play casually, I don't get in depth on the classes unless I love the class, then I naturally know a little bit more about it. Say Demon Hunters, say Beastmaster Hunters, say Paladins, say Death Knights, I know a little bit more about that. Right now we are in the state of flux, we are in the state of everything changing in the game. Shadowlands is almost upon us, we are seeing a lot of changes, number crunching, abilities added, abilities removed on PTR. It's practically impossible to pump out quality content unless all I do is zoom in on one class, one spec, maybe, or a couple of classes, couple of specs, and that's all I would do, and basically scrutinize every number that gets changed in beta and report to you guys about it. But you know that for me it's important to keep my motivation to play the game and to be passionate about it and to connect with you guys on a regular basis. So this is not what I'm gonna do ever. Even if it means that I'm missing out on some extra views or whatever it is, it's secondary to me. It's important to me, but it's secondary to me. So, which is why I'm doing all these little bits and pieces. I report to you guys and talk to you on what resonates with me. So, speaking of the classes that are changing, there's a whole bunch of things that are changing. I just sort of feel like I missed the mark on Boomkin, reporting to you about Boomkin. But again, not to make further excuses, I simply reported my impressions, and if me, as a super casual, as far as Boomkins are concerned at least, if I missed some other fundamental changes that some of you very kindly, by the way, told me about, appreciate it. Appreciate the form of feedback, always do. You know, it matters, okay? I kind of felt, well, I felt like I spoke my mind. I don't feel like I misled anyone. I never pretended it to be a guide. I simply was sharing my impressions, but I wasn't happy about it. Let's just be honest. I wasn't happy about it. And this time around, I thought, you know what? I'm kind of a bit tired chasing these kind of changes and talking to you guys about it, and engagement on those videos, let's be honest, is not tremendous, is not huge either. So it's not like it's a hard target for me to keep pushing. It's like I see it more like a closed door that I keep knocking on. Like, why? I did it while it was fun. I was hoping to engage with you guys. I did with some of you on some particular classes. Clearly they are of higher interest to you guys, like Paladin, like Demon Hunter. Cool. They happen to also be my classes, so it works for me, right? But in this case, I thought, you know what? I just need to chill. I just need to... First of all, it's a legit project. I want to see how long it takes to level right now a character, a good character with all full heirlooms, with the Drought of 10 Lands, with the buff of 100% experience boost active. I wanted to see how long it takes to level. And I wanted to play a class that's not in flux. It's not changing actively. Beastmaster Hunter is solid as houses, as we say in Australia. You know, it's safe as houses. You can invest into that. That's an old saying in Australia. I don't know. Maybe it's in the world. I don't know. Tell me in the comments down below if it is in your part of the world, wherever you are. With this, I don't think this was a disclaimer. I just simply wanted to talk to you guys about something today. And now to the crunch of it. So here is what I discovered so far. So obviously Beastmaster Hunter is a very, very safe choice for any casual. So I suppose this bit you can treat as a little bit of an advice. Beastmaster is something, if you're a casual coming back to the game after a long time, if you are for the first time in game, there are those people, believe it or not, in the world. I know it's hard to believe, especially for someone like me, but there are those people. Beastmaster Hunter is something that is super solid, is going to take care of itself in many situations, and is going to be very, very fun and easy to play. I felt like that experience. After all this number crunching, scrutinizing different covenants, looking at all this, I was like, you know what? I'm done. I just want to play and have fun, and I did. And this Mechagonian citizen, little hunter, is actually a lot of fun. Love what he looks like. And here are some numbers for you. Here are some results of my experiment so far. So this is where it comes to the facts rather than just a rant of, you know, of a casual similar to yourself, hopefully. I was playing over multiple short sessions. That's how I generally play my game, because I work full time. I can only play after hours, you know, at night sometimes. So that's how I squeeze it in. In Shadowlands, I'm hoping to reprioritize my days a little bit, because my sanity, my happiness is important to me, and this is how I'm going to play. So I'm going to invest more time into playing. There will be a lot of new stuff coming your way, guys. So I had like I recorded 8 play sessions with the /timer command running on the screen, so that I was actually legit recording the number of time I literally spend in game leveling up this hunter. Over 8 sessions, that equated to 5.5 hours. Yeah, so a few minutes here, a few minutes there, it all ended up being 5.5 hours of gameplay. At my casual pace, I got to level 60 currently, to, you know, with all the heirlooms, with the Drought of 10 Lands always being active, and with this insane buff of 100% experience boost being active still. I think it's pretty fast, although I haven't leveled the character from practically 0. Well, it's an allied race, so this was not from 0, this was from level 20. But to 60, it took me 5.5 hours. I was questing, and I was also queuing fairly regularly for dungeons. I did not do the same dungeon twice. I only did dungeons, I was lucky enough or whatever, I only did dungeons that had quests inside of them. So it was only first time in a dungeon. Usually there is a quest that also boosts experience, obviously, per time invested into the dungeon run. So that's the first part that I can tell you about. Then I had 3 more play sessions after that time, after reaching level 60. And those 3 extra play sessions equated to 2.1 hours. Yes, I'm reading from the list here. I have recorded it for you guys, so it's like a real project, right? And that got me to level 90. So in total, to level 90 from level 20 on this allied race, Beastmaster Hunter, all heirlooms, it took me 7.6 hours. I don't know if it's a lot or if it's not a lot by your standards, but this is what we are recording as a community, as a Gyrotex community. So this is what we will be eventually comparing going forward into Shadowlands, no doubt. And we'll see what experience then, if compared one to one, numbers to numbers, hours, minutes to hours, minutes. This is the first time I'm doing this, so this boredom-induced project was actually quite exciting and continues being exciting. Now, as you can see on the screen, my hunter right now is still at level 90. I only hit it like last night or something at the moment of recording of this video. So I'm not 120 yet, but judging by the fact that the gap between level 60 and level 90 is exactly the same as gap between 90 and 120, you with me? I am extrapolating at this stage that it will take me roughly another 2.1 roughly hours to get from 90 to 120 if I keep pushing, which I will continue doing, right? So if we take all of that into account, with this extrapolated kind of remainder 220, it looks like with my speed, with my methods of leveling, it would take me about 9.7, we can round it up to 10 hours of leveling to get to 120 for an allied race that starts at level 20. There you go. I don't know if it was helpful for you guys, but it certainly was fun for me to, first of all, play like I don't owe anyone anything. Play like a true casual, while connecting with you guys, while bringing this content to you. Please let me know if you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you are leveling right now, or if you actually are one of those people who are waiting for the pre-patch. Nothing's wrong with that. There are a tremendous number of improvements that Blizzard is doing with improving, changing leveling conditions in Shadowlands. So I think it will be really, really exciting. I have so many alts that I simply cannot imagine now focusing on leveling from 0 to hero again. I think I will push a couple of alts at least to the top level 60 after the squish in Shadowlands on my already established characters, but I am genuinely interested to hear from you in the comments down below. How long does it take you to level? Do you even record the time? I know I normally don't. This is the very first time I'm doing it on all these alts. That's why this project, I think, I will remember it fondly, regardless of feedback or regardless of, you know, how many views I get. About that, views, I don't care about this. It was important to me. I wanted to do this before pre-patch hits, and I'm still hoping that even if pre-patch is about 1 week away, I might actually make it and I might actually get to 120 with this speed. I am. Now, if you are one of my supporters, I treat you as a friend. I think that I really appreciate your support, because this channel, I mentioned to you that currently with the ads running and stuff, it buys me a coffee. It's actually quite nice, so thank you again for watching my stuff. But at the same time, to me, this was and remains a big sanity outlet. We are in the uncharted territory of very crazy times. And to me, your support means a lot. I simply wanted to say it at the end of this video, genuinely to you. Appreciate your support, appreciate you growing, helping me grow the channel, appreciate you commenting, liking the videos. It really means a lot to me, and this content will continue coming to you, especially if you like it. Especially if you like it and you tell me about it. It means a lot. Alright? So thank you very much for watching today. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if this sounded like your cup of tea, please don't forget to like the video if you did like it. And more stuff is coming to you twice a week. See you later.